So I came. I'm here at this. I'm freaking out right now.
In this special edition of Phatgameboy,
and they pulled her hair, so we just
watch as we are invited into a supposed office. Watch as the haunting begins.
standing up. I can't even see. But I know it's still. So Armando from Pixel Vault Games invited us to this tour that's out here in Ontario. This is Phatgameboy, by the way. And I went in there and did the tour. This place used to be an old Salvation Army, but apparently it's still haunted from... Well, I'll put it in the video. You'll see what's happening. He will explain it better than I'm not a historian. But anyways, while I was taking the tour, I felt something pinch me. I swear to you, before we went into the girl room where the little girl, the specter, appears, I felt something go like this to me. It was creepy. I was lost and confused. Why are you standing there being creepy? Let's go. You work here, right, really?
Yes, sir.
Have you experienced anything?
You know, the ghosts, like, they love girls better than guys.
Really?
So there's been the hair pulling.
was running down the back, like the back room, and they pulled her hair, so we just saw her hair fly.
Rattling of the door while you're in the restroom.
And I was here by myself with my dad, and I was like, Dad, I saw something, and he was like, no, it's nothing.
And wind.
Okay.
I haven't seen it, but I feel the very uncomfortable, heavy feeling.
Yes,
of
well,
him.
I was
Yes.
explaining that to...
But you've never...
Not for the guys.
Oh.
My dad and I have not experienced anything. It's all the ladies.
Wow.
It's different. They did an EVP.
Yeah, he told me.
And the guy
You get closer,
said,
you can talk to me.
the guy said women. Yeah. Come on in.
So you did an investigation here,
Yes,
right?
absolutely, yes. Me and my wife and another friend of ours, Chris, that was part of our group also. We were here, I don't remember exactly when it was, but it was at night, of course. It was a lot of activity as far as like on our walkie-talkies. We got an EVP from there. Just overall feeling of that just something's there. Something's maybe right around the corner, or every time we'd come into a new room, it would feel like it was maybe moving away from us. Didn't really want to be seen. Didn't really want to be, communicative at that point. As far as like other things, just hearing from the employees and stuff, them saying that their hair was pulled, which actually pulled them back. I believe was in the hallway out there.
And we'll go there in a bit.
Yeah, and they thought that was the shadow man at that time. Hearing the employee here, she said that he mainly stays here. So I don't know. I thought that happened in that hallway though. As far as like the hair being pulled, of course maybe that wasn't the shadow man. I don't know. That could have been also the little girl that is said to wander around here also.
Awesome.
So
Yeah,
It's
go
like
ahead.
to see you?
Yeah.
There. Is it too much?
No, it's all right. So,
Look how creepy this is.
here's what kind of happens. The workers here, they have actually documented on their actual. I don't know how the Snapchat works, but they have actually taken Snapchat pictures, and right behind them is sometimes something appears. Here in this room, some of the girls have gotten their hair pulled or pushed, so they kind of avoid this room. That's what happens in this room. So we don't want to have, for example, too many props. We kind of, hopefully spontaneous, you might catch something.
Oy.
So, and I'll show you what happens in our meeting room, but that's
Okay,
something for you to find out. Well, come on in. I want you to see the tour.
Okay.
Matt, the little girl, the little girl, the one that works here, her daughter,
yes,
her dress got pulled
just now.
in Don Luis's office. So then they're like, oh, they're letting us know that they're here because they play with that little girl.
Okay, so this little girl
Yeah,
is
remember?
normally here, yes, because of her mother, right?
Because their mother. So come on, girl.
Do you want to stay in here by yourself?
So when we were investigating this place, we did do sage. We saged the place, trying to get it to move on. We didn't hear anything else about the Shadow Man after that. I'm not aware of any new stories about him being here, except for what she was saying that they would see him in that spot. If they still are, I'm not sure, because that would be the first time I've heard about that since then. The little girl, we didn't ask to move on because, they were fine with the child being here. But the Shadow Man, they were kind of a bit uncomfortable. But if he's still here, yeah, that would be the first time I've heard about that. But again, it's very possible. These things sometimes move from place to place. You may think that they've left for good, and sometimes they come back if there's something else that happened.
I ran back here too, because I was like, I don't want to be back by myself.
Did she cry? Is she okay?
She's fine.
Okay.
She's fine. Her mom is used to it.
Oh, okay.
So I think she told her it's okay. Because she works here. Her mom works here.
Yeah. Anna, right?
The one that just happened to, okay.
Yes. I know she comes here a lot too, the little girl. That's why.
Yes.
So I think maybe they because they don't really mess up anybody the ghosts don't really mess up anybody who doesn't come here really that much.
Okay.
There it is again.
What?
Yeah,
it's over here.
Trying to touch me or like this. It's like this small or something. What is this?
Well, that could very well be the young girl. That's not real, right?
Oh no.
Okay.
What is it?
The spider.
Well, that's spider. Right?
Oh, okay.
I just want to make sure that's not a real one.
Look, right here. Right here, standing up. I can't even see, but
I get it right here. Yeah. It feels like a slight breeze. It's really weird.
this is so weird.
You want to see if you feel it?
There's no vent, so
Yeah.
I'm not lying.
It's weird because, especially coming.
Why is this? No.
Are you not recording?
It was, but
Because that if something's really going on right now, which it kind of does feel like it, that your light source just got drained more than likely.
I charged it before we got here. This is weird.
And we have brought things here before. We have brought recorders here before that when we go to use them, it's like there's no power even though we charged them just before we got here. Camera batteries have done that before. So when that drain starts happening, like his light just went out on his camera setup here, and he had it fully charged before we got here. That's just one of those things that can happen.
It's supposed to last 14 hours. I just charged it before we got here. This is incredible. So I'm freaking out right now. I'm here in the city of Ontario, and I have this battery pack that I carry around, and it's supposed to be 14 hours of battery. And I went in there, and we were not in there, 30, 40 minutes, and it just died on me. I don't know why. Matt said that they tried to take energy, right? Is that correct?
Yes, they try to find an energy source if they want to speak or maybe even appear. If there's light or a camera, batteries, something that they could draw energy from, they will tend to do so to let you know that they're there.
So I kept saying that something's touching me, and I was like, nobody was believing me, and then the air in there changed from it's really hot in there, it went to cold, and there's no air conditioning on, so it's really cool. This is really cool.